Hello friends, how are you? In this video, I'm gonna show you how the pieces and shogi moves. So this is the king. The king can move in any direction but only one square. So just like the king in chess can move any direction but only one square. Okay. Now the next piece is the gold general. So the gold general can move one square in any direction except uh, diagonally backwards. As you can see, all the white squares, that's all the possible moves of a gold general. Okay, so the next piece is called silver general. So the silver general um, can move diagonally one square in any direction and another square forward. So as you can see, all the white squares, these are all the possible moves of a silver general. Okay, the next piece is the knight. The knight, just like the knight in chess, it can move like an L shape, but the difference in the shogi knight is it can only move forward in those two directions. Unlike the knight in chess, it can move in 8 possible directions when it's in the center. But for the shogi knight, it can only move in an L shape forward, left and right, just like the two squares that you see. Okay, the next piece is called a lance. A lance, it can move a straight piece, straight like any number of straight forward. So any number of squares forward for the lance. The next piece is the pawn. The pawn can move one square forward. That's it can also capture in the way it moves. So one square forward. And the next piece is the bishop. The bishop is the same as the bishop in chess. So any number of squares diagonally. So all the white squares, these are all the possible movements of the bishop, the same as the bishop in chess. And the next one is the rook. The rook is the same as the rook in chess, exactly the same. Okay, now, so when these pieces get promoted, they have a different movement. So the only pieces that are not getting promoted are the king doesn't get promoted and the gold general doesn't get promoted. However, if the pawn gets promoted, so this is the pawn, but when it gets promoted, it gets the moves just like a gold general. Okay, so now the lance, when it gets promoted, it gets the movement of a gold general. Okay, the knight, when it gets promoted, it gets the movement of a gold general. And when the silver general gets promoted, it gets the movement of a gold general. So these four pieces, the pawn, the lance, the knight, and the silver general, they all have the same movements when they get promoted, which is the same as the movement of the gold general. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is the bishop when it is not promoted. When it gets promoted, it gets those extra moves of a king. So the move of a king plus the move of a bishop. Okay, so now this is the rook when it is not promoted, but when it gets promoted, it gets the extra moves of a king. So the promoted rook is gets the extra moves of a king plus the regular movement of a rook. Okay, so I hope this video was useful to you. Okay, cheers and have a good one.